As promised, short video on the kit I've used on this trip. So tent, Big Sky International Chinook, one person, comes in at around 1.5 kilos, but to save weight I've left the crossing pole at home, so it comes in closer to 1.3. Unfortunately, the integrity of the tent isn't great without that crossing pole. When the wind picks up, as it's been quite windy this trip, it does tend to get a little flappy, so I don't think I'll be leaving that at home again. Sand pegs, I brought 2. I wish I'd have brought more. We've been pitching on very loose ground and I've been using Easterns, which normally are very good, but on loose ground, yeah, they're just not as good as a sand peg, so I should have brought more of those. Right, sleep system. Thermos Neo Uberlight. Comes in at around 250 grams. On one night I was quite cold and another night I wasn't overly warm, so I thought maybe I should have brought the X-Lite, but that adds 100 grams at 350, so yeah, I still think I made the right decision, because long distance is all about saving weight. Pillow stuff sack, Hyperlight mountain gear. It's a stuff sack, and when you turn it inside out, it's got a nice fairy top, so you can have a comfortable night's sleep. Flex tail gear, pump, and it's a light as well. That's very, very good. Dual purpose, which is what you want really. So my quilt is the Enlightened Equipment Enigma 20. Very comfy, and it's a very warm quilt, and it only comes in at around 550 grams, so very light but very warm. Insulated gear, I've got my BlackRock down hat. That comes in about 25 grams, so very, very light and very warm. My top for the night, my down pull on, it's the Nerona. Comes in at 180 grams, but yeah, very warm. It's not a very popular or well-known brand in the UK, but it is very good and it's very warm. I'm wearing my OMM rotor vest, which is about 130 grams, and that is very, very warm. Synthetic, so I always bring it. In my rucksack I've got my Solomon S-Lab windproof, about 60 grams. It's a very, very valuable piece of kit. Wind picks up and it gets a little chilly, put that on and yeah, you're warm straight away. Gloves, I've got Arc'teryx glove liners. They're about 20 grams. They're not windproof though, so when it does get a bit windy, your hands can get a bit cold. So recently brought the Raid Light waterproof over mitts, coming about 22 grams, and they're very good. They do keep your hands very warm. Got some wind pants, Astocas Milaris, about 60 grams they are. They're good to wear on a night time and for a little bit of extra insulation if you need it. Shorts, Solomon S-Labs, coming about 60 grams. Again, if the weather's really nice, they are nice to wear. Good to wear on campsites as well, actually. Another thing that's good to wear on the campsite is the Zero shoes. They're a homemade flip-flop. I think they're about 170 grams, and yeah, they're good to wear around campsites. Yeah, I enjoy wearing them. Stove, it's the as you saw earlier, it's the Caldera keg, but it's actually got an extra large keg that I made from a fax cam. That's worked really well. You can store everything in there. Very light. I think it's about 120, 130 grams with that fax cam, so still very good, still very light. Waterproofs, Z-Pack's rain kilt or rain skirt, good to double up as a ground sheet, so that's good. Berghaus Vaporlight jacket, that's a very lightweight waterproof jacket. It weighs about 100 grams, so yeah, very good. I've got my Anker power bank. It's the 10,000, and that's good. Kept all my stuff charged up, so happy with that. My socks, sealskins. Always bring my sealskins. Good for keeping your feet warm. You can wear them to walk in, and they're an extra pair of socks, so very good. Pack towel ultralight. That's only comes in about 40 grams, so it's a very lightweight towel. It's very absorbent actually. I've been quite impressed with it this trip. And all that's been carried in my Z-Pack's Nero The Nero comes in at just under 300 grams, so very light, and it's very comfy. It is frameless though, so it only has around a 9 kilo limit, but yeah, it's very good. And my North Face pocket sun hat, I think that comes in at around 30 grams. Good for keeping the sun off you. I think that's everything I've mentioned. So yeah, like I say, if you have any questions, please ask. I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, that's a rough rundown of my kit. So, thank you.